in your question, in your mind, did you see him? Yes, I did.
Come on.
Yes, I did.
Come on.
And then, matter of fact, I saw him so clear to the point that he came to me in a dream. And I'm trying to shake out the dream. And I couldn't.
Okay.
I'm trying to get up out of it, bro.
Yes.
And I couldn't get up out the dream. Y'all know how you trying to shake yourself? I tried to shake, my eyes went open. Because I didn't want it. And he began to show me. He said, look. He said, I want you to get on the elevator. In the dream, he said, go up to the 7th floor.
Go ahead, tell him.
And I went to the 6th being rebellious even in a dream.
Come on now, you know it.
He said, I didn't say 6, I said 7.
All right. Come on.
I went up to the 7th floor, and when I stepped out, it was a room about big as this room right here. And I looked around, and when I stepped out of the elevator, the window shut up, the door shut up, I ain't have no way out of there. And I was like, what happened to the elevator door? Y'all know us. We be like, okay. And so the elevator door shut up, and all of a sudden, the Spirit of God came out the ceiling and stood in front of me. And he was so bright that I had to just stretch my eyes to see him. And I said, Lord, and I was in a dream, I was like, Lord, what is this? And all of a sudden I turned around, there were 12 desks that appeared in this room.
Come on.
Hallelujah. And now they appeared in the room, glory to God. And he said, go and sit down, take a seat. And I sat down, and God, a chalkboard showed up on the wall. And he began to write in a Hebrew language or Greek or whatever it was. And he began to, he said, you got it, son? I said, yes, I don't know how I had it. Because I didn't even understand it. I said, yes, I got it. And then he told another. He said, you got it. He did it 3 times. I said, I got it. And he said, now what I want to do is, I want you to come and stand up here at the board. And he erased the board. He said, teach me what I just taught you. He wanted me to know that I get it. And I began to teach the same thing he began to teach me. And he said, son, you passed that course. Hallelujah. And I told the second and the third part. And he said, you taught that part. And he said, you passed. And then he said, now I'm going to send forth 12 angels. And I want you to teach them the same thing that I taught you. And I said, Lord. And I began to teach angels in the same language. And I heard the angels talking. And they were rejoicing because I passed the test. Y'all don't want to talk to me. Hallelujah. Glory to God. And then I went on from there. He said, now son, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send forth 12 living souls. And I want you to teach them what I taught you. And all of a sudden the language changed. And I began to teach in English what he taught me in Hebrew. Y'all don't want to talk to me. He said, son, you passed. I didn't know how I passed because I didn't even know how to transfer the language. But he said, son, you passed. And then he said, stand up here. And I look around the room. Everything disappeared. The 12 angels disappeared. And glory to God. Hallelujah. Then come on. Then the other 12 people disappeared. Amen. Now 24 elders in the city. Y'all don't want to talk to me. Amen. All of that disappeared. And he said, I want you to stand right here. He said, now son, I just called, qualified, and ordained you to be my apostle. And he began to give me the license in the dream. Glory to God. I had on all black in the dream. He said, look at the wall. I turned and I faced the wall. From the bottom of the wall, a mirror grew. Looked like a mirror grew on the wall. And I was looking at myself. And all of a sudden, from my shoes all the way up, began to change color. It began to turn white. And so I was in a white robe and cold shoes. Amen. And all of a sudden, my skin began to look like Jesus. As the person of light was bursting out of my skin. So I started looking like the image of God. And he said, I have called you. I qualify you.
Yes, God.
Be my apostle.
Yes, God. My God.
I qualified you. And then after he told me that, he said, now look for the warfare.
Right after.
And I went through hell. I lost everything that I had. And he said, because I called you. Hallelujah. I ordained you. And right after he was an apostle. He was an end-time apostle. I didn't know nothing about all that. Really didn't care. Amen.
Amen.
And then all of a sudden, I started going to places and they were prophesying that God was an apostle. And I started falling out like I was in the spirit. They keep them laying their hands on me. Because I didn't want it. Y'all don't want to talk to me. I'm telling y'all the truth.
Come on.
They got my wife, they got my mom over there. They'll tell you. Every time I went, God said apostle. And before they touch me, I hit the floor. You ain't even lay your hands on me. Because I didn't want it. Come on, somebody. I felt like I was too young to do it. Amen. And God said, I qualified you. Glory to God. And all of a sudden, come on, young choir. And he said, you were to cast out devils. You're going to see miracles happen. Amen. Glory to God.